What's up? This is the War Dog. I got a couple books I want to show you. First, Infinity War. No spoilers here, but wow, what a great flick. I was so impressed by this movie. One of the best movies that I've ever seen. Production-wise, ranks up there with Lord of the Rings production, story as good as any story that I've ever seen, the best Star Wars, the best Avengers movies. I seen Justice League just a few weeks ago. This one is like, and I like Justice League, don't get me wrong, but this one just blew that out of the water. CGI was fantastic in this. I mean, you couldn't even focus on things that were CGI. They did such a good job with that. And Thanos, oh my God, man. Thanos, the depth of this character, his motivations, I loved it. Josh Brolin killed the character. Marvel created an awesome story. There was perfect amount of time for each character. It didn't feel like any character was like limited time wise. I mean, they just fit this movie perfectly together. The ending of this was beautiful. I'm so stoked for the next one. If you get a chance, definitely go out and see this one. It is off the chain, awesome. One of the best flicks. I went with Bishop Combs, and I mean, a movie's good when Bishop Combs only falls asleep for like 2 minutes during the movie. Yes, this dude fell asleep. I'm sitting there, and I hear Bishop snoring next to me, and I'm like, do I wake this dude up? I mean, what if he misses something? Fortunately, I heard the heavy breathing, like, and he was awake again, and I was like, all right, good. He's not going to miss anything. So that is my quick little talk on Infinity War. Definitely go out and see that one. It is incredible. All right, so I got a couple books here that I sent to CGC. Here's the first one. This is Ghost Rider number 1, 6.0. So I sent it in, and I had it pressed, cleaned, and graded. I think pressing and cleaning was probably around $19, and the grading I think was probably around $25. So I mean, to get this done probably was like $60. I bought a membership to CGC. They had a membership where if you paid $150 to join, you got $150 in credits. And so I paid the $150 to join their club and used my credits to get a bunch of books graded. This was one of the books that I used the credit on. I picked this one up. I think it cost me like $100 when I bought it. I thought it was going to come back a little bit better than a 6.0. I was hoping for like a 7.0 or even something more amazing. It came back a 6.0. I'm not sure how much the pressing and cleaning helped it. I mean, I guess maybe it would have been a 5.0 without pressing and cleaning. Next time I might, one of my shops does pressing and cleaning, so next time I might just give it to him, and then he can also submit it to CGC. If you're going to submit something to CGC, first thing that I recommend is go and talk to your shop and see if they submit stuff. Usually they can submit something in a batch, and you save a little bit on shipping. So this is the first one, 6.0, and I think I think it got a 6.0 because some of the corners aren't like exactly perfect. So I mean, this is kind of what a 6.0 book looks like. But it's still a pretty cool book, and I'm happy for what I paid for it. I think I made out pretty well on that one. Here's the other one, another 6.0. This is the origin and first appearance of Carter Slade, the cowboy Ghost Rider. Now this one did the same thing with CGC. Got it pressed and cleaned and sent it in. But this one, I went to my shop. I found it on the counter, and I went up to the shop guy, and I had the Wolverine, the first Wolverine Sabretooth fight too, and I took this one and that book up to him, and he's like $30, and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. In my mind, fireworks were going off because I was like, holy shit, man, I just made out. So this one, I only paid probably like $20 for this one, and I got it graded, and it's a 6.0. So I think I made out really well with this one. But yeah, this one also probably a little bit of corner wear on it. And let's see, what is this? It doesn't say anything about the color of the pages. I assume the pages are probably a little bit yellow, but this is what a 6.0 looks like. So that's my books. Ghost Riders. Now I got to get that first appearance of this Ghost Rider. But I'm pretty happy with these. I'd love to get not, higher graded books, but if you find a book out in the wild, and like those books, I found those out in the wild, and they, I'm happy with the 6.0 for what I paid for those. So that's all I got for you. Go see Infinity War. You won't be disappointed. Peace.